Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join us for this T20 match between the Hyderabad Sunrisers and Gujarat. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
In the modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Good shot, a beauty.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Gone! Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Lots of pressure coming in the bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Siraj, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
He's got their tail up.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Kishan ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Cuts that off well in the infield. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nearly gets the edge. Siraj with a great delivery there. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nice shot, put straight to gully. 3 added in that over. The Sunrisers are 1 for 11.
1 for 11.
Rabada from the Reliance end. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary right.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beats the field with a great shot. Straight to the fielder.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
They've accelerated the run rate that over, looking to really take advantage of the strong start.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. That's the over. The Sunrisers are 1 for 35.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Sharma coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Encouraging the bowler to take a few more risks as the field's moved around.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Couldn't get it through the field. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Khan from the pavilion end. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be four.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
The end of another over. This time, though, more fielding changes are coming as restrictions are lifted.
going a bit more conservative with this field.
Massive chance. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Misses everything. The Titans has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Drilled that one away. Four runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 2 for 56.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Khan with a huge appeal.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. The Sunrisers weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
For 62.
Sharma. The Reliance end.
Going a bit more conservative with this field.
Sunda, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Brilliant diving stop. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Gone. Superb catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That's the over. The Sunrisers are 3 for 69.
Now 3 for 69.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot, through the gap.
Keishan was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over. The Sunrisers are 3 for 77.
Now on 3 for 77.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Over, the Sunrisers are 3 for 82. Khan from the pavilion end. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
How will he reply?
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Was quick onto that in the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 3 for 108.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Siraj coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
A few moves made in the field.
ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Everyone's gone up. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Too full, should get what it deserved.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Kishan, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 13 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 3 for 121. Sunda from the Reliance end. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
It's another wicket, the 4th. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Klassen has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Six runs added there. The Sunrisers are 4 for 127.
For 127.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Couldn't get it through the field. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Square cut, finds point, no run. Gone, caught, cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Khan coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Manaha ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot through the gap. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Four runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 5 for 146.
For 146.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. The Titans with a massive shout. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 3 off it. The Sunrisers are 6 for 149. Final over in this innings. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
And that's the end of the innings. The Sunrisers have set a target of 158 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Cuts that off well in the infield. There's a chance if it hits. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. The Titans are none for three. Going with pace now.
The new bowler into the attack for the Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Shot, finds the gap with that one.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Too good. That is huge.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Misses everything. Needs a direct hit. End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. The Titans are none for 18.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Charmy from the Reliance end. Oh, gosh, absolutely leathered that. Cut away and over for a maximum.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Nearly gets the edge. Charmy with a great delivery there. Digs out the Yorker. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Late cut, straight to the fielder.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
The end of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've seen in my time. It's time to refocus and go back to basics.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat. Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Sudarshan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Couldn't get it through the field. Square cut, finds point, no run. Off the middle of the bat.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Smacks that away through the gap.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. got that away nicely.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. The Titans are none for 66.
Five gone and the ball's been disappearing a lot to and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away. Trouble. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nice shot, straight to gully. Perfectly timed.
That's the kind of shot you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep the control and find the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs to be on target. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Uno cut, the left arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Wow, that's missed the lot. Doesn't beat the infield. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. A direct hit and this could be gone. 6 runs out of there. The Titans are none for 84.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's out. Oh, simple run out.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Unad cut from the Reliance end. Butler ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
coming to the wicket. They'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Titans are 2 for 101.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Perfectly timed.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Drilled that one away. No, terrible shot.
Fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The Sunrisers needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Brilliant catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Brilliant shot there.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Unad cut over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Short fine leg with a brilliant catch. Well done. That was a tough chance. Out. What a screamer.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Khan taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Great shot, through the gap. A direct hit and this could be gone. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great running.
That's a big wicket. You want to send the key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
For 127.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Misses everything. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The Titans are 5 for 128. Unad cut from the Reliance end. couldn't get it through the field. Got that away nicely. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Nice shot, straight to gully. Amazing reflexes and that's stuck. Great grab. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
The batsman leaving the field, caught out for one. Gujarat are now on.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
Gujarat, please give them a round of applause.
Trouble. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Brilliant diving stop. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The Titans are 6 for 142. Chaha has been going really well here. Comes back on from the pavilion end. Beats the field with a great shot. Smacks that away through the gap. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. He scored 12 deep into the crowd.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke. Straight through the covers. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Nearly gets the edge. Patel with a great delivery there. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
End of the over, 4 off it. The Titans are 7 for 157.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Chaha from the pavilion end. That is quite extraordinary. Khan, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Always remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
A great victory, extremely close, right to the end. And to bring the win home like that is something special.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.